As always, there's of course a lot we can talk about in a range of topics relating to this parak, but we'll stick to our goal of learning from the land. This parak indirectly opens an interesting topic of discussion regarding Mikveot and Bayit Rishon. On the one hand, of course, Toma and Tahara are halachos that we received already by Har Sinai. That being said, a question arose amongst archaeologists regarding why no Mikveot have been found from Bayit Rishon period. There are lots of them from Bayit Sheni times in various areas around Eretz Yisrael, but it seems that none have been found from earlier. There are a number of potential suggestions regarding this. The first is that every town must have had some kind of water source. If there were springs or other natural water sources nearby, those could certainly have been used. Even in a place where they used cisterns to store rainwater that had been channeled to it, it's possible that some cisterns were for drinking, and while they wouldn't immerse in their drinking water, they could immerse in a separate cistern that was used for the animals' drinking water or for agriculture. An additional suggestion could come from this parak specifically. Perhaps they had separate water installations on the roofs of their houses that would collect some rainwater and can be used for immersion as well. This, of course, would not be as easily to find remains of in our times as opposed to the mikvaot of Bayit Sheni that are carved out of the bedrock itself. Professor of mine, Dr. Yitzchak Meitlis, has an interesting piece on this as well. He brings a number of Jewish sources that seem to indicate that the prohibition of using drawn water for immersion might be a gezerah or rabbinic decree from Bayit Sheni times and on. As such, he puts forth that the immersion that was done previously could have been done in private installations, either indoors or on the roof, as we've discussed, and it seems that some such installations may even have been found, though we don't have too many because, as we noted, they don't survive destruction as well. This kind of installation would be even easier to have available if it could be from drawn water rather than from channeled rainwater or mayim chayim, like later by Sheni times and on. Such a gezerah could be based on the changes in societal norms around us, or could be used by Chazal to protect Am Yisrael from common misunderstandings and pitfalls, thus fulfilling the part of their job of creating a siyag l'Torah, a protective fence around the laws of the Torah, B'ezrat Hashem, to help us stay strong in our avodah.